All right, and welcome to another episode of Eat, Smoke, Drink. Today I am going to be talking to you about the Bruichladdich Black Arts, okay? It's a 10-1, 29 years old. I believe it is a 2022 release. You can still buy them, okay? Bruichladdich Black Arts doesn't generally sell out like some expressions like Springbank and everything. Everyone goes crazy for them. They are, however, very, very premium though. They are very expensive. So this is a 29-year-old Bruichladdich. I don't know what cask it is. I don't really care. I would presume that it has a blend of sherry and ex-bourbon. But I don't care what cask it is. Doesn't bother me. I let the tasting do the talking. Okay, well, that's a good tagline. Tasting, do the talking. So Bruichladdich is interesting. It's an Islay, and usually most Bruichladdich are unpeated. And so that's in itself an interesting proposition, being an Islay whiskey, okay? But the Black Art is elevated to legendary tier, okay? Legendary tier. Whether or not they're worth it, that's another question. And I have done a couple of Bruichladdich Black Art in this channel before, but not too many. But we have had the privilege to have the 29-year-old, which apparently is one of the better releases out there of recent times. But let's see. I don't have the bottle with me because I had to borrow the sample from a friend. Thank you, Aaron. And I put it in this handy little cylindrical tube, so it's easy for me to rectally smuggle wherever I go. So this tube is very rectal friendly, rectal smuggling friendly. You know, it's just a good size where it doesn't disturb you, but it doesn't excite you either, so you don't find out things either way. So anyway, let's open this rectal tube. And let's get sipping. Not a big sample. I think this is a 30ml bottle or a 50ml. I don't actually know, but I think it's a 30ml. So let's see what we can get out of this. Okay, the color looks like someone had a kidney disease and they're just getting better. Okay, so it's like a little quite dark there. Sorry, I'm popping my ear lately. I've got this weird ear popping thing happening, but oh, delicious. I get like a salinity to that straight away. I get a salinity, Christmas cake spices. I'm guessing this is a heavy sherry cask. I'm getting some foostiness, some of that floor in the sherry, that fungus, you know, they have on top of the sherry, or whatever that is, like a sherry SCOBY or some shit. Oh, wet earth, wet old leather, wet old leather-bound books, and the rich smell of mahogany. No, but seriously, I haven't really smelt mahogany before, but like a nice deep wood that's been stained a long time ago, so you don't smell the stain anymore, but the wood smell is starting to come out again. Wow. Christmas cake spice. There is a clay smell to it, like a wet clay, like a wet terracotta. I know this sounds weird, but like a vegetal smell like a fresh asparagus when you snap an asparagus. Smells bloody delicious. What percentage is this? Okay, I don't even have the percentage. Oh well, shit happens. I don't have the percentage of the ABV. My bad. Oh wow, the nose is very Moorish, quite complex, very interesting. On the sherry heavy sherry side. Delicious. On the earthy side, on the dried fruit side, on the spice side, wood, leathers, Let's get sipping, baby. Let's get sipping. Look, I'll be honest, I do love myself a black arts, okay? I do love a black arts, but I'm also critical of them, basically on a price point, because I am Asian. If you haven't noticed, I am Asian, okay? Not sure if you've noticed, okay? I know the costume is like Clark Kent. You probably think I'm fucking white, but I'm not, okay? See, look at this Buddha motherfucker right here. See, look at that. Yeah, that's as Asian as you can be. In fact, apparently, I have Asian earlobes, like Buddha earlobes, that are good luck. When I go to Asia, and I go, you know, when I go to Asia, Buddhists always tell me, oh, your ear's very auspicious. Your ear's auspicious. Yeah, is that even a Chinese accent? I don't even know if that's a Chinese accent. Shit. It sounds like someone who's on meth. But anyway, so this is auspicious apparently. So I am Asian, so experience versus utility, okay? Value versus utility to me is exceptionally important. So let's get sipping. It's a little lesson on Asians, by the way. And when I say Asians, in the UK, people, when they say Asians, they mean Pakistanis, okay? Sorry, close. Pakistanis, no. Asian in New Zealand is everyone who is Oriental, okay? And then Indians are Indians, and Pakistanis are also Indians. So, okay, interesting. Dry on the palate, but also on the sweet side, but drying on the palate. I definitely think this is a heavy sherry cask. I'm getting that oxidized sherry influence in there. Wow, okay. Burnt butter, burnt sugar syrup. There's an animal fat in there I can't put my finger on. I would say roast lamb, okay? A piece of roast lamb, a lean piece of roast lamb. There's a gaminess to that. There's also a herbal note to that as well. A heavy licorice herbal note, Dutch licorice and soft sweet licorice, okay? Both. Clove, nutmeg, cinnamon, spice. It's a spice-driven whiskey. Wow, that is delicious. It's a hell of a mouthful. It is coating the mouth. And every sip that I'm taking, it progresses a little bit more, and it gets better, a little bit better, and I'm tasting a little bit more. And it's not super oily, just a little bit of oiliness. It is not super sweet, but it is sweet side with spice, but also drying on the palate with that oxidative nature. I'm betting this is a sherry cask. Wow, that is delicious. A few sips in, I am getting a floral note in the back of my palate, the back of my throat. I'm trying to think of what it is, but I can't. But it's like a really sweet floral note. I am kind of, the closest thing that I can think of is like a rose syrup and reduced honey. So honey that's been on the pan, caramelized honey, sorry, not reduced, caramelized honey. Wow. There is a leafiness to it, unburnt cigars, unburnt tobacco, unburnt cigars. There's a woody, distinctive woodiness to it, but not overpowering. The leather is there, very leathery on the palate. There's a funk. I'm going to be honest with you, that's fucking spectacular. That is spectacular. That is delicious. That is, wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. Nice. I think Mother Teresa would probably, okay, I'm never going to go there. No, fuck it. Mother Teresa will probably whore herself out for that one. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. That is delicious. Actually, that is probably the better black art I've had in a while, since a few years ago. That is a good black art. That is delicious. I highly recommend this. This gets my seal of approval. This black art, 10-1, 29-year-old 2022. Obviously in the title, I'm going to put the ABVs and shit. Don't worry about that. But that is delicious. Honestly, I would love another bottle of that. I would love another bottle of that. But I'm going to save the sample for my wife because she's currently on antibiotics. And so, hey, you know, I'm going to save her the sample. That is delicious. Fantastic. Anyway, until next time, make sure you eat, smoke, drink. And Bruichladdich did not disappoint in this one. Okay. Sometimes these upper-end distillery releases are a bit overhyped. They're a bit of bullshit. But this one is definitely not. Definitely not. Cheers.